we launched the Samsung Galaxy A 2017. This, as I said, is designed to cater to the lifestyles and the aspirations and the needs of these consumers. Now there are three clear aspects and clear features that we focused to deliver through these devices. One is the amazing design, and I'll describe that shortly. The other is the agility in the performance of these devices. These are sure-footed, fast devices of ours. And lastly, how the experiences and how certain other important features have been added to aid and abet the lifestyle, the adaptive lifestyles of these millennials themselves. Let's go into the design aspect. Well, as I shared a little while ago, over 50% of millennials base their device purchase decision on the design and the aesthetics and the ergonomics of this device. So how does the A series perform on this front? Well, we've, for starters, carried forward the legacy of metal and glass in this device, in the A series. This device comes with a 3D curved glass on the back panel. This not only adds to the aesthetics and the sheer appeal of the device, but it also gives for and lends for great ergonomic in-hand, in-pocket feel. On the rear of the device, along with this curved 3D glass, we have, as a first, made a zero protrusion camera lens. Put a camera lens at the back without any protrusion. So once again, it takes the smoothness and the whole plushness of this device in your consumer's hands to another level altogether. This device on the front is powered by Samsung's marquee Super AMOLED display technology. It comes in full high definition resolution. So it's amongst the best that consumers would get to enjoy in terms of a viewing experience through their devices. We're launching the A series in two very alluring colors. We have black and gold, which are the most popular colors with consumers uninterruptedly. And we are pleased to get both these colors back in the Galaxy A7 and A5 as well. Moving on to the agility of this device, and what goes inside these beautiful aesthetics is a really power-packed form. Now we understand that these millennials are leading fast-paced and pushy lives, right? So they need devices that they can push at their pace and beyond. Now we've ensured that we keep this in mind, and the Galaxy A series thereby gives a performance which supports and which addresses the aspirations of these millennials. Some of the key things that we provided. The camera. It comes with f1.9, not just on the rear, but the front as well, thereby enabling and aiding great low-light picture capture. We put 16 megapixel both on the front and the rear. Both lenses will give the best of what this device is capable of providing, with 16 megapixel and with f1.9. Now we also understand that it's really important for millennials to get that selfie right. It's the so important moment in everybody's lives out there. Now to aid exactly this and to enable exactly this, we've added a very cute feature on this. In the camera mode, on the display of the device, we put a floating selfie button or a camera click button, where consumer, at his convenience of his thumb or finger that he's going to use to click, he can place the shutter button where he needs it most conveniently. So it's a little powerful feature that we've added for consumers' selfie moments. Now to add to the whole camera experience, we've also added some very interesting user interface to it. Consumers can add or swipe to the left and instantly come to various filters that can be applied on the go at the moment of capturing a picture itself. So it has multiple filters. As you can see, there are close to 9 filters on the right display that you see over there. So consumers can on the go click a filter and continue taking this picture. Not just this, with a flick of the thumb up, you can toggle between the rear camera and the front camera for picture capture. Now again, makes the whole experience very seamless and a nice gentle UI for consumers using their cameras. These devices, to provide such a great experience on the inside, also come with a great power plant. We put a 3600 milliampere battery in the A7 and a 3000 milliampere battery in the A5. And not just this, both these devices are supported by fast charging capability. So the millennials will need minimum time for charging and maximum time to enjoy their phone well into the day and beyond that as well. On the third part, we've taken this device further to lend to the adaptive lifestyles of these consumers. These are designed, once again, keeping the aspirations of these very millennials and what they do and how they lead their lives every day. So for one, this is the only device in this category that supports IP68. Now this is an extremely important feature because imagine the lives of these millennials and what they do and what they enjoy through their devices will go unhindered, unchallenged. They can use these devices in extremes of fun, travel, adventure, and other things that they do most and enjoy most. We've also provided a very nice and an cute feature which is called the always on display. In fact, this feature of ours was hitherto found in some of our flagship devices. Now what the always on display does is that very inobtrusively it gives the consumer the key messages or alerts or nuggets of information that are important to the consumer without disrupting their busy lives, their fun lives, or without really being a drain on the battery. So it's a very low power consumption, always on display with all the key messages or information at a glance to the consumer. These devices also come with a dual SIM slot and a separate memory card slot. So no compromises. Consumers will use dual SIMs in their full functionality, yet have a separate expandable memory card slot. And yes, by the way, it's expandable up to 256 gigabytes additionally. So clearly, the millennials want the world and thereby will be able to carry the world in these A-series devices. So the A-series, which is A5 and A7, will come in a 5.2-inch display and a 5.7-inch display, respectively. We've clearly seen and we've tried to really build out over there that the A-series give consumers the premium end of the market, the high end of the market, a flagship feel, a flagship experience without really having to pay flagship kind of monies out there. So really, some of the best new technologies typically come at this end of the market of our flagship and high end, and A-series epitomizes exactly that from our side. We believe and we hope that this is going to really assist the fast-paced, the outgoing, the gregarious lifestyles of our millennials out there. And on this note, I'd like to call some guests over. Poppy.